On August 27, 2003, the badly decomposed body of Paul Herlihy was found in his home on Nashua Street in Milford, New Hampshire during a welfare check by police. According to investigators, his death was caused by blunt force trauma, though they have not identified a weapon. Some sources state the cause of death is being withheld for investigative reasons. Paul was 50 years old and was recently divorced. He and his ex-wife had a 17-year-old son named Douglas. It is believed that Paul had recently moved to Milford from Melrose, Massachusetts to get a fresh start for himself and for Douglas. The father and son had a stormy relationship, as Douglas was engaged in a life of crime that involved theft and drugs. Melrose police had been called to the home 39 times in the last 3 years the Herlihys had lived there, and Paul hoped a change of location would help his son find a better path. Unfortunately, Douglas continued his life of crime after the move. Less than 2 weeks before the discovery of Paul's body, Douglas had stolen his father's vehicle, a 1995 Lincoln. He was stopped by police in Saugus, Massachusetts with more than 4 pounds of marijuana and a quarter pound of psychedelic mushrooms in his possession. On August 28, 2003, a day after Paul's body was discovered, Douglas was arrested in Stoneham, Massachusetts on motor vehicle and drug charges. He was found driving his father's 1995 Lincoln again at the time of his arrest. Police were emphatic that Douglas was not a suspect at the time, but more recently they have identified Douglas as a person of interest in the case. There have been no named suspects. Paul's brother, Bill, had stated that Douglas was the last person to see Paul alive. Bill had dropped the teenager off with his father in Massachusetts after a brief visit. Though Bill acknowledged the legal difficulties his nephew had put the family through, he didn't believe that Douglas was involved with his father's death. Sadly, Bill Herlihy passed away in 2011 without seeing justice for his brother. If you have any information regarding the death of Paul Herlihy, please click the link in the description below to contact the New Hampshire Cold Case Unit through the New Hampshire Department of Justice Office of the Attorney General. You can also call and leave a tip at 603-271-2663.